Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Mitchell Robinson. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Chicago Bulls. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Now the Bulls have a whole lot of firepower. Coach Billy Donovan says, I'm a big assist guy. That's the first thing I always look at on a stat sheet. The best way a team can flow is if everybody's involved and the ball finds the open man. It's a hard balance to strike, but we've got to find it. Kevin, here's an assist. Back to you.
Oh, you're a great feeder. You're a terrific passer, David. I'll take it from you anytime. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Rain Man, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now here's Randall. Olsen hits it from three-point range.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Ball finds DeRozan. Over Barrett. DeRozan. That's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Randall no good. To the inside. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes. Shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's DeRozan. 25 points last game. Ball with the bucket.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Shoots over DeRozan, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Fades back, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Five to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot, and finished off by Robinson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Rain Man missing. In the corner, it's Levine. No good on the triple.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Randall passes to Brunson. Back to Randall. Into the lane, and he slams that one down.
And just like you want to see assertive basketball.
He threw that one down, Greg, so hard you could feel the strength over here. Now, here's DeRozan. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Brunson. They lead by 1. To the paint. Here's Olsen. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Ball. Oh, that's blocked. And a fast break now for New York. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic a screen on Randall. Passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent. I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Rain Man. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside DeRozan. Robinson against Vucevic. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
On your big fan, it's time for your shake.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. Javonte Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Rain Man. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. For 3, Barrett. Bulls trail by 4. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside, Jones. Pass to Caruso. Drummond with it. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks leading by 4. Rose with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Levine's shot is off. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Toppin. He kicks it to Rose.
Looking now at the numbers for Levine. He showed up every night and had some noteworthy performances over the last month. Getting around 24 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Green with a screen on Rose. And that one's good. Caruso.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now here's Rose. Now the pass to Hartenstein. Quickly against Levine. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Green. Back to Caruso. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes in. Drummond's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Pass to Barrett. There's the pick. Here's Hartenstein. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. Here's Levine. The shot from the low post is good.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Looking around. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Rain Man is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's quickly in at the small forward position.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love ball when he's aggressive to attack.
Here's Rain Man. Outside for Robinson. Beyond the arc. The shot's good from Quickly. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for Mitchell Robinson. DeRozan for 3. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the middle. Here's Olsen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
On the free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 10. DeRozan. Outside, Ball. Pass to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. To end the run, Robinson with the block.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And the pass to Olsen. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total
for the Bulls.
control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Look at Rain Man sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Bulls trail by 13. Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside DeRozan. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento. Greg Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Bulls trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ball. It's good. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Now here's Randall. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And it's Rain Man missing. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Ball. From deep. It's rebounded by New York.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Randall. Robinson a screen on DeRozan. Randall from outside sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
So for the Bulls, Drummond comes in for Patrick Williams. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Jones checked in for Vucevic. And New York with a change here, too. Barrett's checked in. That one falls for Brunson. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
The Dopage crew in the 3-1-2. Let them hear it. Your 3-1-2 crew.
Levine finds DeRozan. Jones sets the pick for DeRozan. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021, Zach Levine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Hartenstein's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter, it feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. And that'll be his third foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Al Levine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Inside, and that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Levine inside the three-point line. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Rose passes to Toppin. And here's Rose. Here's Olsen. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jones the pass to Green. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 18. Outside Rose. There's the screen. To the left side wing. Pass to Rain Man. And the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Green with the screen on Rose. Here's Ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Rose. Passes it to Hartenstein. And that one drops. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2 minutes.
And Drummond kicks the ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 15 points for Lonzo Ball.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
It's stolen by Green. Right side, Levine. Back to Green. Levine trying to free himself up. And there's Green on the assist by Levine. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rose dishes to Barrett. Here's Olsen. And again, it's New York.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Ball. He takes it in. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Down low, here's Olsen. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Derrick Rose.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
And the jam by Levine.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Has to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Rain Man. 5 on the clock. On its way from Rose for 2. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Knicks leading by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the New York Knicks.
The bench, a big reason they've got a sizable advantage. When you have guys coming in scoring points, it keeps your energy up.
Sorry, guys, I can't add much. I never came off the bench.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And so here is New York. The Bulls getting the bucket. And it's Rain Man missing. DeRozan against Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Olsen, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Bulls trail by 13. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 8 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
That one is no good.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Takes a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
DeRozan's shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Olsen, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside, ball. Williams, a screen on Brunson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Ball against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Takes a step back. Ball finds DeRozan. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Now here's Brunson. That one misses. Excellent D there from Ball. Williams against Randall. There's the pass to DeRozan. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. The lead now cut to single digits. Vucevic has got 11.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Barrett. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Bean passes to DeRozan. Puts it up from 15. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
With the bucket. 7 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
DeRozan, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan. The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First one falls for them. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he makes both free throws. Bulls trail by 10. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Look at Rain Man, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Levine against quickly. To the paint. Out to DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Levine wide open. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 11.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Toppin passes to Randall, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's DeRozan missing. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Toppin kicks to Randall. Back to Toppin. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Outside DeRozan. Kick by Vucevic. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron. New York leading by 12. Olsen passes to Brunson. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Rose, he's checked in for New York. And so here is New York. Randall no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you could tell how much his teammates missed him.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Green, he's checked in for Williams. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hartenstein's checked in. Now, here's quickly. Left side Rose. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Here's Rain Man. He has 31. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Toppin.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Levine with it, 12 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. Drummond finds Levine. A 3, and they recover it. Jones sets the pick for Caruso. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one is off. Some solid defense from Rose. Here's Olsen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 34 points for Rain Man.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
On the wing, Green. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Kick out to Levine. It's up a three. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose against Caruso. Now here's Rose. He's covered closely, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Rose is so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
Levine kicks to Jones. Passes it to Caruso. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by New York.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Rose. Here's Hartenstein, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Now here's Levine. He's got 12. Jones with the screen on quickly. For 3, Levine. The shot, no good. And so it's New York holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Looking to end his cold spell. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Randle. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Williams looking over the floor. Kicks it to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Back to Drummond, out to the wing. Here's Caruso. No good that time, so New York will take it the other way. Randle passes to Robinson. From deep 3-point range, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Caruso. DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Outside Robinson. Here's quickly. New York, no good that time either.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The pass to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Inside, Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. New York calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rain Man.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Randall, a screen on Caruso. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the three ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling and is going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. But when he does that, this guy can dominate.
Randall, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Barrett. Steps back and drains the jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Randall surveying the D. Misses the three.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Vucevic. He kicks the ball. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Ball against Brunson. Driving in. And Randall throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
DeRozan on the wing. Over Barrett. And again, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Brunson the pass to quickly. Back to Brunson. To the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
Barrett against DeRozan. Outside for Robinson. Brunson against Ball. Shot clock at 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson.
That one falls for Brunson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Levine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here also for New York. Rainman's checked in for Quickly. And both free throws good for Brunson. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 17-point game. Outside DeRozan. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. DeRozan's got 8 here in the quarter. Brunson against Ball. Poked loose. Stolen by Ball. And even 3-on-3 break. 18 feet out. DeRozan's shot is off. New York leading by 15. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now, here's Ball. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
It's Barrett on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out, and he hits it. DeRozan's got 23.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Inside, Olsen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Passes it to Levine. The Knicks pull it in. Rain Man's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
New York takes timeout.
Fans coming to the floor, it's your 3-1-2 crew. Let them hear it, fans. It's your 3-1-2 crew.
Here's Brunson. Kicks to Randall. Pass to Olsen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And there's the pass to Williams. It's DeRozan with the drive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I've ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
Some changes for Chicago. Jones checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Then for the Knicks, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Clock at 6. DeRozan against Barrett. Over in the corner, Rose. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rain Man.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now Rose, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Now Rose. They set the pick. Pass to Hartenstein. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Threading the needle there effortlessly. Rose truly a pro when it comes to running that pick and roll.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.